Hey, everybody. We wanted to talk a little bit today about surrounding yourself with great people. The people you surround yourself with make a huge difference. And we, as women in rural real estate, are very well aware of that. And we've made some changes in our life and our brokerage choices and who we're spending our time with, which really makes a huge difference.
Oh, absolutely. We've been fortunate because we've
Yeah.
kind of got to select our entire group,
We
and
did, yeah.
we work so well and collaboratively together.
Yeah.
So it's a wonderful dynamic, but not all brokerages are created equally.
But a lot of your brokerage choice is about who you're going to spend your most time with, who's going to
Mhm.
help you when you need help. You need to make sure that there's people around who can answer your questions as they pop up, especially when you're new. That's going to happen a lot on the day to day.
Well, and it's hard to always get in touch with the managing broker. I mean, in an ideal world, the managing broker is sitting in an office down the hallway or whatever, waiting to answer all your questions, but that's not reality. And with a lot of different brokerage structures and stuff, your brokerages are not in the office. Most of them are reachable by phone. Ours are great, but it's we really lean on some of our colleagues to answer questions, right?
A huge amount.
Questions come up all the time. Yeah. So it's really nice to have that collaboration with your colleagues, where you feel like you can go answer a question and they can come ask you a question because there's so much to know.
Yeah.
Right?
And things change a lot and are fluid. And, the government makes all these rules, but then they don't really keep us up to date on them super well. So, not just that, but every deal is different. Every buyer client is different. And so having someone you can just bounce ideas off. And I'm one of those people who thinks out loud and I need somebody to listen. And Jenni's been really good at listening to me and helping me sort of just sort through stuff. So,
well, it's funny you say that because I was in one of our associates' offices the other day, Adam. And I went and I sat down and he was plugging away on his computer and I just started rambling and talking about a scenario I was dealing with, and I had some questions and whatever, and like by the time I finished talking I had my answer and he just kind of looked at me and was like, okay, so was that helpful? He didn't actually have to contribute to the conversation. I just needed to like say it all out loud to somebody and then I had worked it out. So sometimes just having that somebody to even just vent to.
Yeah, sounding board.
Right?
Sounding board.
I mean, you always have to, protect confidentiality and everything, of course, which we're really good at. But having a culture of people that are actually happy to help and happy to listen is so important.
I also think that if you're going to make some specific choices about the people you surround yourself with, one thing you need to consider is that you are going to be the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So that's, you need to make sure that the people who you surround yourself with and you spend the most time with are pretty high quality people. They need to be high earners. They need to, have all of the things that you would like to strive to be, because you're going to be that average.
Well, and I think that's so important for life and in general. That goes way beyond real estate practice. Yeah. It's, you kind of always want to be, I personally always want to be striving for more. So surrounding myself with people who are successful, are achieving things that I hope to achieve, and seeing how they're doing it, and customizing practices to my way of life and what works for me has been invaluable.
Yeah.
So you don't always get to pick everybody you work with. Sometimes you do, but and you might be a part of a really large brokerage, but within that you will hopefully find some people that you can kind of align yourself with too, to help and ask questions and be there for other people.
Yeah. And I do think that if you're in a brokerage and you're not getting that sort of thing and there aren't those sorts of people around, then maybe you should consider a change, because it's going to have a huge impact on how easy and pleasant your day-to-day is.
And your success level.
We all want to be successful.
Yes.
So
yes,
come
you
be
do.
successful with us. We're the women in rural real estate.
And we are happy to talk to you.
Very good. Take care, guys.
Bye.